just want to give credit to the 80s guy who said I can use his music in the background on my videos. Anyway, let's show where I've been getting. Let's not skip it. So this is a placeholders at the minute. This will be designed properly when we got all 8 characters. Did she move? If she moves, then we'll have to stop it. No, she don't. So we have one game-breaking bug, which is at the end of a combo, the collision box will stay on. It's fine. I'll do a video fixing all the bugs this week that I have found. Let's actually skip this. I've got some more stuff to show. So new stages, some new sound effects and music, but I've turned them off because I just want to focus on that. So we have like a fist of a North Star, and we have a dragon kick. I'm still working on dragon kick animation. We also have a throw. We have an air kick, and we also have an air kick into a double air kick, and we can also do an air kick into a sweep. You can play some footsies. You can block on when you're ducking as well, and the AI is pretty good at that. So the AI is past the toy stage now. It's to an actual industry standard. It has intent, which I'll show in a minute. So we have some combos. We have some Godot shin kick. So shin kick into a jab, attacking by combination. So if you press punch, you press punch again, you time it. So punch, punch, punch. We'll do some combos, kind of like taking advance. That's what I've gone for. So we do juggles, juggle, and a kick. And we do have a game-breaking bug. So we have 2 bugs. Collision box stays active on the end of a combo, and if you juggle, sometimes he'll fly into the air. Only when he's knocked out though, so it doesn't happen in game. So it's not a game-breaking bug. It's just a bug that'll happen, and he'll fly into the air. It happens once out of 10. So that's pretty much what I've done. Is add some of these. You got short hops, you got dashing, moving, you have ducking, and if you get close enough, you can sweep. I was gonna have duck punches, but I haven't got that far yet. Probably add a duck punch, and if you duck punch close, you'll just go straight to the juggle. So that's pretty much. If I turn the AI on, I'm going to keep it on medium. Easy would be too easy. Medium is just right. Hard, I'm in for pain. And if you did game development, get ready for pain. I've got to nerf this because it takes once he grabs you more than twice, you say goodbye to your health. So, oh man, he's chucked me all over this one. Man, just say goodbye to your health. So definitely got to nerf that. Let's see if we can beat the AI. We duck that. So it plays like Tekken Advance, but you will see once you do play it. So it doesn't play like Street Fighter where you're jumping across the screen. It's very like more grounded. But that's why I built it, because I didn't see a lot of games that were like really grounded fighting games. Tekken Advance was the closest one. So the AI is pretty smart. If I go against the AI and I start sweeping it, it will block eventually. Obviously on medium, he doesn't block a lot. So see if he blocks. He doesn't want to block. Yeah. So that's pretty much what I've done so far. It's a fighting game. I'm not going to button bash and sit here button bashing because the AI does know when you're button bashing. See, he's blocking now. So when you start button bashing, you will get a bit more aggressive. Adaptability difficulty. So yeah, I think we punched him out. I'm not going to go for Osaka's. She's pretty much the same. She does some air kicks, some sweeps. She's got a new move list. Some game breaking bugs, which is only 1, so I can clear the cache on the one I got broken. So this is a boss character. It's kind of like Vega, the Dictator and Bison, mixed with Yoshimitsu, and he has a cloak, which I'm going to take the cloak off him for in-game. But I'll decide when I get to the animation phase. As animations could take me 3 to 4 weeks to do a whole sprite sheet like this, which is pretty huge. I was going to go with 40 by 40, bet that, for my sprites. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to go all out. It takes a month, so we got 2 characters at the minute that are basically done. So it's not a dream no more, it's reality. We do have a wrestler. We are working on a wrestler, and we're working on this one now. So there's a lot more to be done. It's not ready to be shipped yet, but that'll be later down the line when we have all 8 characters. Arcade mode at the minute is something I'm working on. I have someone doing some intro animations for each character. So for one at the minute, Striker and Asaka, where I have an intro with some text, then they fight all 8 characters. Once you beat all 8 characters, you'll have another animation, like a picture with some text, you won, blah blah blah. It's a fighting game. And then 2-player, that's something we can implement later online. But this is only the free version as well. If people like the free version, they want the paid version, and they're willing to pay for this game, and it gets some showcase on a Godot YouTubes, then we can do that as a milestone. But as for now, I think 2 characters is just right to play as versus 8, and probably not even 8, probably 6. And then if it does good and people like it, then finish the game. Doesn't mean I'm not going to finish it. I'm proving to myself I can finish it, because I've made fighting games in the past and stopped because I've got stuck. I've struggled making them. Now I've got to a stage where it's done, it's finished. I've just showed you the AI. I haven't shown my scripts obviously, but my code is pretty much there now, and I'm happy with it. I mean, my physics processor, actually I'll show you my code while I'm here. Might as well finish off the video at 10 minutes. So don't listen to YouTubers. I'm not saying don't watch YouTubers like Thomas Bush and them amazing, great YouTubers, have a lot of knowledge and very smart. But don't listen to people who go, it's time to give up. Because them people never cared in the first place. Them people only cared about money. You do it because you love it. And I love it, and I'll be doing pixel art to the day I die. So our AI is pretty complex now. It's not a toy, it's as intense difficulty. We set these difficulties depending on the difficulty at different channels. So it's past the toy stage where we'll be going back and forth punching you. It responds to you. So I mean, our character, so our physics process here used to be huge. I mean, this used to be like, I know you shouldn't, it'd be 1,000 lines of code. So I've had to fix a lot of groundbreaking bugs building this. So they're all in their own functions now. Some people say, why put all your functions in one script? Well, I haven't. I have actually a state handler as well. But it works fine. I mean, unless you're running on a potato. I mean, we're not building for the Mega Drive here. We're building on modern day PCs. It'll handle 1,669 lines of code. Like it's nothing. It'll fly through that. It's only if you're not caching properly. Now I cache a lot, as you notice. Dictionaries are all cached. My move lists are all cached. So it's pretty intensive fighting game. So it's not Mugen. Mugen, that's a toy. I mean, not the people who built it. The people who built it knew what they're doing, but that's just a toy for people to get started. This is a proper fighting game I built in Godot from scratch. It's took me 2 months, and this is 2 months of development. So yeah, we have a game breaking bug, but I'm not going in on that in this video because it'll go on for about 20 minutes and me doing it. But we do know this collision box here, well, these are your hurt boxes. This hitbox stays active at the end of a combo. I'll just clear the catch on it and done. So yeah. So don't listen to people who say quit, because they never cared in the first place. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with watching YouTubers. There's some brilliant YouTubers out there, better than me. But yeah, even if this game doesn't sell one copy and it doesn't do good, it doesn't bother me one bit. I've been making games 15 years, so it's not something I picked up last year and thought, let's have a crack at. I've been coding for 10, 15 years, and I'm still learning to this day. I've switched over to GD script from C#. It's just the same, just different variables. Well, not even different variables, just some different like niches out of the things. But I'm glad. I don't use that other program I'm not going to talk about, because that other program, you have to pay money to sell your game, and eventually, hopefully this does get shipped. But if the reception's not good, that's fine. I'll move on to my next game. I've learnt so much, and I hope you enjoy it when it does come out. But yeah, stay tuned next week, because next week I will be doing them game breaking bugs, fixing them. I'll probably record it today or tomorrow and drop it. So have a good one. Peace.